The Frog Who Dreamed of Flying. Once upon a time, there was a little frog named Rita who lived in a peaceful pond hidden among the trees of a magical forest. Rita was small, green, and had big round eyes that always looked upward, dreaming of the impossible. Unlike her friends, who happily hopped among the lilies and played by splashing water, Rita spent hours gazing at the sky. She watched birds flying high, wings spread wide, crossing clouds as soft as cotton. And she would sigh. "One day I'll fly too," she whispered with determination. The other animals in the forest laughed at her. "Rita, frogs don't fly," the turtle said, giggling. "You have legs, not wings." The ducks quacked from the lake. But Rita didn't care. She believed that big dreams begin with a small idea and a lot of courage. One morning, while hopping between stones, she found a large white feather. It looked like it had fallen from a stork. Her eyes sparkled with excitement. "This is perfect," she exclaimed. Using a blade of grass as string, she tied the feather to her back like a wing. She climbed onto a rock, took a deep breath, and jumped. "I'm flying!" But no. She just belly flopped into the water with a big splash. Rita came out soaking wet but smiling from ear to ear. She didn't give up. The next day, she tried with large leaves stuck together with mud. Then she used sticks, flower petals, and even balloons she had found after a birthday party at a nearby house. Nothing worked, but every attempt was an adventure. Her excitement was so big that younger animals started following her to see what she would try next. To them, Rita was like a brave little heroine who never gave up. One afternoon, while resting under the shade of a giant daisy, she heard a curious buzzing sound. "Are you the frog who wants to fly?" asked a high-pitched voice. It was Peppo, a chubby and friendly bumblebee. "Yes, that's me," Rita replied, sitting up quickly. Peppo smiled. "Then come with me. I have friends who can help you." Rita followed him to a hill covered with flowers of every color. There lived butterflies, dragonflies, bees, and other bumblebees like Peppo. Everyone gathered joyfully to help the little dreamer frog. With spiderweb threads, soft petals, and a touch of forest magic, they made a pair of small, light, shiny wings. They placed them gently on Rita's back. "You're ready," said Peppo. Rita climbed onto a high branch. Her heart was racing, but not from fear, from excitement. She closed her eyes, took a deep breath, and jumped. For a moment, everything was silent, and then she began to glide. It wasn't a long flight, nor very high, but it was enough to feel the wind on her face and see the world from a new angle. "I'm really flying," she shouted, filled with joy. When she landed, everyone clapped. The turtles, the ducks, the butterflies, even the trees seemed to applaud with their leaves. From that day on, Rita became known as the frog with big dreams. Every afternoon, she would show others her creative inventions, amazing jumps, and stories about the sky. And when she wasn't hopping, she was teaching others to never be ashamed of dreaming big. At night, she would sit by the edge of the pond, look up at the stars, and whisper, "Today I tried again. Tomorrow I'll try once more." And so, between leaps and dreams, Rita taught us that you don't always have to reach the sky to be happy. Sometimes the most important thing is to never stop trying.